beautiful basketball from Washington. Oh my. They have been a juggernaut in this league. Everything going the Wizards' way. Right now the Wizards ain't playing around.
Tonight, Wizards District Gaming look to bounce back after an Easter Day defeat to the 76ers. The two-time NBA 2K League champions welcome our friends from Toronto in tonight's 3v3 Switch Open match. Welcome inside District E, powered by Ticketmaster for tonight's matchup between Raptors Uprising GC and Wizards District Gaming. Good evening, my name is John Byram. Thank you so much for tuning in for tonight's matchup. Now, this is the second time both of these teams have gone head-to-head in little over a week. The first time these teams matched up, it was a tale of 5 games. It went the distance. Unfortunately for Wizards D.G, they did end up falling in that 5-game series, 3-2 to the Raptors. But tonight, Wizards D.G are looking to bounce back. Not just against the game against Toronto, but against the game on Sunday against the Sixers as well. They're looking to turn around the Switch Open, which hasn't been going their direction so far. Let's take a look at the 3v3 standings as we head into the 3v3 playoffs coming up soon. As you can see, the Slam Open was amazing for Wizards D.G, scoring 90 points during that tournament. Unfortunately for the Switch Open, been a little bit of a struggle for Wizards D.G, only scoring 10 points so far here entering week 2 of the Switch Open. With that, let's take a look at head coach Pat Crossan's starting lineup for Wizards D.G tonight. It's the point guard's number 18 Cap, the man with the hot hand. He's been averaging over 11 points per game here in the 3v3 side of the season. He is definitely a player to keep an eye on for Wizards D.G. Alongside him, it's the small forward, number 29, a 2-time NBA 2K League champion and the 2021 Defensive Player of the Year. It's Just Awkward. And rounding out the starting lineup for head coach Pat Crossan, it is the winningest player in NBA 2K League history, the 2-time champion, number 14, the center, Nudini. Taking a look at Nudini on your screen right now. This is a player who is a big impact player for this Wizards D.G team. We saw last week, head coach Pat Crossan actually pulled him out against the series against the Pacers and put Witness in. The first time we got to see Witness suit up in a Wizards D.G uniform. That series didn't exactly go their favor. Nudini came back in that second series and had a big role to helping secure Wizards D.G's first win in this tournament against T-Wolves Gaming. So Nudini, definitely a major impact player for this lineup. Let's take a look at the rules for the 3v3 scene here in the NBA 2K League. If you are new to 3v3, it's pretty simple. Best of 5 series will play 5 games if necessary. First team to 3 wins will get the win in the win category as well. First team to 21 points by 2, you'll win the game. You do that 3 times, you go home with the dub. Each game, players have 6 fouls to use. 6th foul, you are subbed out with an AI player. It has yet to happen in the 2K League. Still have to mention it as some players do flirt with that 6th foul, so we'll definitely keep an eye on that as well. Game number 1 of this best of 5 series is coming up in just a few moments. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back with tonight's matchup. Back inside District E, powered by Ticketmaster. We are just moments away from game number 1 of tonight's matchup between Raptors Uprising GC and Wizards District Gaming. On your screen right now is Nudini. Again, he's a big impact player for this team. In fact, he's been in the league since day 1, the winningest player in the 2K League. Let's take a moment to get to know Nudini just a little bit better.
Everybody, you are watching Get to Know Your Wiz D.G. Hey, what's up everybody? Antonio Newman here, aka Nudini, and I play center for Wizards D.G. I would say I am very calm, relaxed, until I get hyped up, but other than that I'm just a very laid-back person. I've been playing NBA 2K since I was a kid. The first one I ever played was on Sega Dreamcast, and then when I really got into it was around 2K, I'd say 4, when Allen Iverson was on the cover, and then I've been playing ever since. My favorite thing about being in the league is just, you know, being able to travel to places I haven't been before, and just meeting everybody that I've been playing with or against the whole time I've been playing 2K. My only hidden talent is I can do the worm. That's about all I got. Awkward has it on camera. What I'm looking forward to most this season is just trying to prove everybody wrong, so everybody's like, oh, the Wizards, the East is wide open, but in my opinion, the East still has to go through us. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.
Nudini, a major player for this Wiz D.G team, bringing a lot of experience to this lineup that features 2 new faces. You can see those 2 players behind our starting lineup. The man in the ball cap sitting down is Witness. He is the newest player from Wiz D.G, acquired in the offseason from Hawks Talon down in Atlanta. And the man up there dancing, getting loose, ready to cheer his team on. Glowski, one of the newest players in the league, a rookie this year, making the most of his time here, learning from the vet players. We'll see him in 5v5 action, which comes up in the second half of the season. So we are just a few weeks away from that part of the season picking up as well. The team trying to stay loose here as we are just moments away from the start of game number 1 of this best of 5 series. Taking a look here, you can't see it on screen, but they are loading into the lobby. So hopefully we'll be tipping off here game 1 of this best of 5 series coming up. You'll see here the players giving the handshakes going around. They are loading into game number 1. It's pretty much a must-win series for Wiz D.G. Again, looking for all the points possible to position themselves going forward in the 3v3 playoffs, which is coming up fairly quickly. This is the last week of group play, so we'll see how Wiz D.G is able to handle the pressure with their backs against the wall, going up against a familiar opponent in Raptors Uprising GC. Again, if you're just joining us, these 2 teams met last week in a 5-game thriller, 3-2 in favor of the Raptors. These are also scrim partners for Wiz D.G, so they're very, very familiar with the Raptors Uprising, whether they scrim in 3s or they scrim in 5s. Wiz D.G are very familiar with the Raptors Uprising lineup, so we'll see if they're able to bounce back from that loss last week against the Raptors and coming off of the loss from this past Sunday against the 76ers. In what is pretty much a do-or-die week for Wiz D.G, looking to qualify for the 3v3 playoffs. We are just waiting for one more player on the side of Toronto, believe it or not, before we can get into game number 1. We are just a few moments away from that. We see head coach Pat Crossan back there, keeping an eye on his players, possibly going over last-minute strategies going into game number 1 of this best of 5 series. Awkward staying relaxed there in the middle, reclining back, talking with Nudini with the game plans for how they're going to attack the Raptors here in game 1. Cap is going to be a big player. He's the guy on the left side of your screen sitting down with his hat backwards. Again, averaging over 11 points per game. In fact, he's dropped as much as 18 points multiple times here in the Switch Open to really help Wiz D.G find wins in these series to force game 5s or even help them get their first win overall against T-Wolves last week. Are being informed we are having some technical issues connecting with the Raptors as they are actually stationed up in Toronto. So we're going to throw it to a quick break. We'll get those issues worked out, and on the other side of that break, game number 1. Don't go anywhere. Back inside District E, powered by Ticketmaster. It is time for game number 1 as we load into the virtual court. Wizards D.G, the home team, they'll start with the ball first here in game 1, and it's just awkward. Inbounding the ball to Cap. Cap finds space, pulls up for 3. Houdini pulling down the big offensive board, finding Cap. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Looking to strike first. Houdini, right side, drives baseline. Off the glass and in. Wizards D.G striking first here in game 1 against the Raptors. Lineup for the Raptors, Ham with the ball currently. Over to Mooch on the right side. Gazuli rounding out the starting 3 for the Raptors here in game 1. Mooch guarded by Houdini. Drives the lane, will throw it down. We're all even at 2 apiece here in game number 1. Awkward with the ball, being patient, hands the ball off to Cap. Brings up, finds space, pulls the 3-point shot, no good. Zuli pulls down the long rebound, and now Mooch for the Raptors. Looking to take their first lead here in game 1. Mooch, left side, thought about it, awkward closed in on him, finds Ham in the lane, throws it down, it's 4-2 for the Raptors. Cap. Taking his time coming up back court. Crosses the timeline, drives the lane, splits the defenders. We're all even at 4. Ball inbound to Ham for Toronto. Ham looking to drive baseline. Cap not giving him space. Ball takes a deflection off of Cap. The Raptors will hold on to possession with 16 seconds on the shot clock. Ham hands the ball off to Mooch. Mooch has space, pulls the trigger on the 3-point shot, gets it to go, 7-4 for Toronto. Now Cap with the ball for Wizards D.G. Houdini driving the lane, kicks over to Awkward. The Raptors collapsing on him. Baseline kicks over to Cap. Cap down low, Houdini slams it home, 1-point game. First to 21 by 2 will get you the game 1 win. Mooch looking to do that for Toronto. Drives left side, guarded by Awkward. Kicks it over to Ham, 3-point shot, rims out, Houdini pulls down the board. Cap being patient, bringing the ball up, looking left side, no, cuts it back towards the middle. Now finds space on the left. Ham giving him that respect, kicks it over, finds Awkward, drives baseline, back out, Dini. 1 on the shot clock, Awkward off the glass, gets it to go, using every 10th of a second on the shot clock. And Wizards D.G have the 1-point lead. Ham takes it himself all the way to the rim, and it's another lead change, 9-8 for Toronto. Houdini up to Cap. Driving the lane, throws it down. Wizards D.G back up by 1. Houdini called for the foul. And a lot of teams will start to use those fouls as a form of defense as well. Slowing down fast breaks or long passes. Wizards D.G looking to be aggressive as well to force turnovers. Awkward pulls down the rebound, hands the ball off to Cap. Finds Dini in the corner. Back to Cap. Awkward, left corner, can't get it to go. Ball pulled down by the Raptors. Awkward's called for the reach. The Raptors will reset left side with 24 seconds on the shot clock. Mooch, backcourt, got it guarded by Awkward. Gazuli back, no, ball tipped off, Cap, causing havoc on defense. Wizards D.G with possession, left side, Cap finding Houdini. Back to Cap. Has space. Udini driving the lane, being patient. One-handed jam makes it 12-9 for WizDG here in game one. In the middle stages of the game, WizDG looking to take the game one win and the early 1-0 series lead against a tough Toronto team. Mooch, the deep three from the Leidos logo, no good. Awkward pulls down the board. Cap, looking for space between the defenders, drives right side. Over to Awkward, baseline, throws it down, 14-9. It's a 5-point lead for WizDG. Gazuli to Mooch for the Raptors. Pressure being applied by Awkward.
He's coming to set it, Justin, switch right.
Mooch drives baseline, throws it down, 3-point lead for WizDG.
I'm taking off his Dini.
Awkward's dangerous pass into Nudini. He gets the ball. Driving baseline, looking for help, finds it in Cap. Cap driving the lane. Two-handed jams, no good. Nudini there to help out. He'll put it back up and in. 5-point lead restored as it's 16-11 for WizDG. Mooch turns the ball over. Nudini making plays on defense, makes it 18-11 for WizDG. Ball goes out of bounds, and WizDG on this possession, a 3-point shot will secure the win. Cap into Awkward. Back out to Cap. Down low, Awkward slams it down, makes it 22-11, so next possession will be game point for WizDG. Ball inbounded to Mooch. Cross half court. Down low. Ham, easy 2 points there. Does not matter for WizDG, holding on to a 7-point lead, looking to end game one. Cap. Cross half court. Pulls up for three. Cap can't get it to go. And in traffic, Awkward pulls down the rebound, goes back up and in. Awkward seals the 22-13 win for WizDG as they take the one-game series lead in this best of 5 behind Nudini's 10-point effort in game number 1. Don't go anywhere. Game number 2 is coming up next. It was a game 1 win for WizDG, and it can be a win for you as well if you download the McDonald's app right now on WizDG game nights. It's the McDonald's Gamer Bundle. Yes, that is a 20-piece Chicken McNugget meal with 2 large fries for the low price of $9.99. Again, valid only on WizDG game days at participating McDonald's in the Washington, D.C., Baltimore, and Eastern Shore areas. Download the app today. and get yourselves the McDonald's Gamer Bundle. Wizards D.G getting ready to go for game number 2 here at District E, powered by Ticketmaster. As we load into the virtual court, Wizards D.G holding on to the 1-game series lead, looking to establish themselves here in this series. A very impressive 22-13 win in game number 1. Nudini perfect from the field, going 5 for 5, dropping 10 points, being the lead scorer of the game for Wizards D.G. Just Awkward coming up with 8 points as well, and Cap with 4. Really, this lineup, if you've been with us in the past talking to head coach Pat Crossan, is really a 3-headed monster. Take your pick. If you think Cap is going to be the one to have the hot hand and you lock him down, Nudini will drop 10 points. But here, starting out for Wizards D.G, it's Cap striking first, making it 3-2 in favor of Wizards D.G. Awkward, while he is a defensive juggernaut as well, can also score on offense, as the blocked shot on the dunk doesn't go, but the putback for the Raptors makes it 4-3 in favor of Toronto. Awkward bringing the ball up. Pull it back, takes the 3-point shot. Can't get it to go. Nudini cleans it up, finds Cap. Nudini on your screen in the lower left-hand corner. Nudini, 4-3, banks it home, makes it 6-4 for Wizards D.G in game 2. Ham over to Mooch. Down low finds Gazuli, back to Mooch, guarded by Cap, applying the pressure. Trying to force that turnover. Mooch, nowhere to go. Finds Gazuli, right corner. 3-point shot drops. Back and forth, game number 2 continues. That's the 1-point lead now for the Raptors. Awkward bringing the ball up, right side, drives baseline, turns around, slams it down, 8-7 for Wizards D.G. Mooch cross half court, drives the lane, kicks it over to Gazuli instead. Back and forth, a one-handed slam from Gazuli, and it's 9-8. Cap bringing the ball up for Wizards D.G. Drives the lane, throws it, no! Blocked from behind, shot can't go. Now the Raptors looking to add on to their lead, hits the 3-point shot, makes it 12-8. Awkward gets fouled by Mooch. Wizards D.G will reset right side. Nudini to Awkward. Awkward pulling back, pulls up for 3. Awkward makes him pay with a green 3. It's a 1-point game. And bringing the ball up. Over to Mooch, guarded by Awkward. Now Mooch guarded by Cap, left side. Ham for 3. Shot goes. It's a 4-point lead for the Raptors. They're looking to even up this series. Cap, cross half court. Left side guarded by Gazuli. Drives the lane, splits the defenders, throws it down, cuts the lead to 2. Awkward in the backcourt, applying that pressure. Cap coming to help out at half court as well. Looking to drive the lane. Makes it 17-13 for the Raptors. Awkward bringing the ball up, kicks it back to Cap. Cap looking for space. Ham trying not to give it to him. Cap pulls up the deep 3, can't get it to go. Gazuli pulls down the rebound as Nudini is called for the reach, being aggressive on that rebound.
We good, yo, nothing free. They're not going for a 3 here. They're going for a dunk. We're like, if we can try to rotate something. Rotate to get Nudini.
Now Mooch.
Rotate.
Guarded in the backcourt. Comes up, Nudini comes to help. Back to Ham.
I'm ball.
10 seconds on the shot clock.
Good.
Mooch looking to make something happen, looking for space. Awkward not giving it to him. Down low, Cap contests the shot, goes in, makes it 19-13. Next possession will be game point for the Raptors. Wizards D.G desperately need points here in game 2 and some stops on defense. They'll take the easy 2. Now comes the hard part, needing to force that turnover or a bad shot from the Raptors. Pass up to Ham, pulls up for three. Ham hits the shot. It's a 22-15 win for the Raptors as they even up the series at 1 apiece. Millions will be going at least 4 here tonight with that Game 2 loss. Don't go anywhere. Game 3 coming up next on the other side of the break. Back inside District E, powered by Ticketmaster. We are all even at 1 game apiece in this best of 5 series. Wizards D.G taking the game 1 win. The Raptors responding in game number 2. The series is still up for grabs. Who will take the series lead here in game 3? We are about to find out as we are loading into the virtual court for game number 3. Just a few stats here from game number 2. Cap led the way for Wizards D.G, going 3 for 5 from the field, dropping 7 points. Awkward coming up second in the team scoring, going 2 for 3, collecting 5 points. Nudini hitting his only shot of the game with 3 points. Rounding out the scoring for Wizards D.G, looking to bounce back here in game 3. Cap on the right side finds Nudini down low, Awkward in the corner. Looking to drive baseline, Mooch not letting him. Finds Dini, who pulls the trigger on the three-point shot, gets it to go. Wizards D.G striking first here in game 3 with a 3, and it's a 3-0 series lead. Oh, pardon me, game lead here in game number 3. Mooch, guarded by Awkward, gets around him, pulls up a 3 of his own, bangs it home. We're all even at 3 apiece. Dini back to Cap. Cap right side. Brings the ball to the left, looking for space. Finds Awkward on the left side. Baseline back out to Cap. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Need to make something happen here. The quick pass out. Nudini gets the defender to jump. Long 3. Can't get it to go. Raptors pull down the rebound, and they'll have a chance to take the lead here in game 3. Mooch up the court. Left side guarded by Cap. Drives baseline, Awkward with a big rejection, sends the ball out of bounds. My goodness, what a block. The Raptors will only have 9 seconds on the shot clock now to restart their possession. What a big play. Mooch, right side, guarded by Awkward, 5 on the shot clock, running out of time. Steps up, kicks it over, Ham, right side, 1 second. Shot goes up, no good. Pulled down by Nudini. Strong defense from Wizards D.G with the rejection and then forcing the shot with the dying seconds of the shot clock. They pull down the rebound. Now a chance for Wizards D.G. Nudini looking to back it in, finds Awkward, threads the needle. Gazuli gets the block on Awkward. Ball goes out of bounds. 6 seconds on the shot clock for Wizards D.G as they'll check it up top. Udini gets the ball from Gazuli. 4 on the shot clock, down low, awkward, throws it down, 5-3. Lead for Wizards D.G. Gazuli into Mooch. Left side. Cap staying close. Looking to force a turnover. Over to Gazuli. Shot goes, makes it 6-5 for the Raptors. Cap for Wizards D.G. A back and forth game here once again. Cap to Awkward in the corner. Awkward looking for space, instead finds Cap. 5 on the shot clock. Cap down low to Udini, slams it home, 7-6 for the Wiz. Now Mooch for the Raptors. The deep 3 from the logo. No good, but Gazuli pulls down the offensive board. The long 2 from Mooch, no good. Gazuli back-to-back offensive boards, will take it himself, makes it 8-7 for the Raptors. Now Awkward finding Cap, back to Awkward, the give and go, makes it 9-8 for Wizards D.G. Mooch. Over to Gazuli. Finds Ham, left side. 3-point shot, no good. Ham gets his own rebound, kicks it over to Mooch. 10 on the shot clock. Mooch finds space, pulls up the 3-point shot, gets it to go, makes it 11-9. Now Awkward back to Cap. Makes it all even at 11 apiece here in game 3. Pressure in the backcourt from Awkward on Mooch. Awkward with his badge activated as well. Left side. Down low, Gazuli back to Ham, pulls up for 3. Hits the shot, it's a 3-point lead. Ball up to Cap. Finds Awkward baseline. 13-14, Wizards D.G. cut into this lead. They're looking to get back into this game and take the series lead. Shot falls for the Raptors, makes it 16-13. This back and forth game continues. Cap through half court. Loose ball picked up by Gazuli. The Raptors now in possession to possibly win the game on the next possession. Awkward. Looking for space. Thought about driving the lane. Instead, hands the ball off to Cap. Cap, right corner. Pulls the trigger, gets it to go. Cuts the lead to 2. Wizards D.G. looking for a turnover or forcing a bad shot here on this possession. No threes defense. Ham down low finds Gazuli off the glass and in. Wizards D.G. needing points here. And then a stop as the next possession. No, they turn the ball over. Gazuli picks it up for the Raptors. Now Mooch. It's fouled by Udini on the right side. They'll reset. Critical turnover here late in game 3. Gives Toronto the chance to win it on this possession. Ball into Mooch. Looking for space. Awkward guarding him closely. Looks to get around him. Lays the ball up and in. It's a 22-16 defeat for Wizards D.G. as the Raptors take the 2-1 series lead heading into game 4. It is a must-win for Wizards D.G. We'll see game 4 on the other side of the break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. It is do or die time for Wizards D.G. Down 2-1 in the series, heading into game number 4. Wizards D.G. looking to bounce back. It was a little bit of a low-scoring effort from Wizards D.G. Cap only getting 3 points in that last game, but he had 4 assists, so he distributed the ball well. But just awkward leading the way for Wizards D.G. there in game 3. Nudini with 5 points as well. Unfortunately, not enough to secure the game 3 win. So with a 2-1 series deficit for Wizards D.G., they are looking to bounce back here in game 4, looking to force another game 5, which Wizards D.G. have been very good at doing this tournament. So we'll see if they can do it here again. Give them a chance to win the series here in game 5. Gazuli looking to start out hot for the Raptors, unable to get the 3-point shot, and it's Nudini pulling down the defensive board. Cap for Wizards D.G. looking to strike first. Pulls up off bounds 3, no good. Going the other way, Ham throws it down. First points of game 4 go to the Raptors. Nudini up to Cap, quick passes, looking to break the defense. Cap pulls it back, finds awkward. Over to Nudini, Dini pulling the trigger. Dini can't get the shot to go, but it's awkward, pulling down the offensive board. Ham commits the foul, resetting the shot clock at 14, and Wizards D.G. will check the ball up top. Awkward. Right side, drives baseline. The pass out, takes a deflection. He collects the loose ball. Down low, Nudini slams it home. First points of the game for Wizards D.G. go to Nudini. The assist goes to Awkward. Mooch. For the Raptors, left side, guarded by Cap, looking for space. Thought he had it. Finds Ham down low. Nudini flying the pressure, just unable to get that block off in time. 4-2 for the Raptors. Awkward pulls up for 3, gets it to go. Awkward taking what the Raptors give him. Makes it 5-4. Ham up to Mooch, left side, has space. Over to Gazuli. Hits the 3-point shot, and it's a 7-5 lead for the Raptors. Awkward. Dini, the reversal, all even at 7. Ball into Ham as all of Wizards D.G. applying pressure in the backcourt. Now Cap looking to get back, along with Nudini unable to stop the fast break. Makes it 9-7. Cap being patient with the ball, looked to split the defenders, but he'll pull it back instead. No, now he doesn't, but finds Awkward in the corner. Loose ball, it's a turnover, and Raptors are going the other way. Mooch left side, looking to extend their lead. Down low, Ham throws it down. It's 11-7 for the Raptors. All the pressure on Wizards D.G. here in game 4. They have to win this game to extend the series. Raptors looking to close it out in 4. Udini down low, great pass by Cap. Cuts the lead to 2. Mooch. Pressure at half court. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Pulls up. 3-point shot, no good. Nudini pulls down the board, finding Cap, looking for the fast break. Over to Awkward, wide open. Awkward hits the 3-pointer, and it's a 1-point lead for Wizards D.G. Ball into Mooch. Mooch pulls up for 3. Shot drops, 2-point lead in favor of the Raptors. Cap. Drives the lane, being patient. Over to Awkward, 10 on the shot clock. Cap. Again, splits the defense, will take it to the rim this time, all even at 14. Mooch. Across half court. Guarded by Awkward. Time ticking away. Right side. 5 on the shot clock. Bank shot off the glass and in. 2-point lead for the Raptors. Now Awkward gets around his defender. Looks to drive. Pull it back and be patient. Kicks the ball over to Cap. Cap now to Nudini. Driving baseline. All even at 16 apiece. This one's coming down to the wire. Ball into Mooch. Up court, right side. Guarded by Cap by the right hash. Kicks it down low, finds Ham. Big block from Nudini, and Wizards D.G looking to go the other way. Nudini coming up big once again on the defensive side of the ball. Cap looking to make something happen. Has Awkward there to help out. Back to Cap. Mid-range 2, no good. Nudini pulls down the board. The reverse jam makes it 18-16 for Wizards D.G. They will be in position to win the game next possession with a 3-point shot. Mooch. And the Raptors needing points on this possession. Down low to Ham. Ball tipped by Awkward. Going the other way. Awkward for Wizards D.G. Over to Nudini with the badge activated, hits the shot, and we're going to game 5 here for Wizards D.G behind Nudini's 13-point effort with 4 rebounds. Nudini coming up big in game 4. We will be right back with winner take all game 5 on the other side of the break. Don't go anywhere. Back inside District E, powered by Ticketmaster. Game 5 coming up in just a few moments. But first, let's take a look at the latest installment of Would You Rather.
Everyone, this is Cap, and we're gonna play a game of Would You Rather, 2K style. I'm from the Wizards, so I would rather, take points for sure.
I'd rather take points, for sure. Taking points, those are the easy points.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm traditional, so taking points.
I'm old school. You have to take points. All these new guys coming into the league and all that stuff, they think threes are the best way to score on the break.
Shoot threes, for sure. I'm taking the ridiculous shot, and my teammates are gonna yell at me for it, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. See you next time.
So Nudini can attest to this. I had a chance to play the pro build of the 2K game that the pros are currently playing on. I would rather take the 3-point shot, but the fact that I went 1 for 12 in attempting that, I'm gonna go ahead and take the points instead. So it's great inside information there from our Wizards D.G pros. Really the vets taking the points, some of the new guys taking the 3-point shot, so it's always interesting to see their mindset of what they want to do going into these games. Speaking of going into the game, it is time for game number 5. It is all even at 2 games apiece. Wiz D.G coming back strong, winning 21-16 in game number 4 to force game 5. Nudini, 13 points, 4 assists. Awkward coming up with 6 points as well. Can they do it again? Can they win game 5? We will find out as Dini starts off game 5 with a 3-point dagger for Wiz D.G, up 3-0 early on. Mooch, long pass to Ham. Threads the needle, making it 3-2. Wiz D.G up by 1. First to 21 by 2. Will equal a win here in game 5 as Mooch is called for the reach. Now Awkward. Back to Cap. With 10 on the shot clock. Baseline, back out to Awkward. Under 5. Baseline, off the glass, gets it to go. Heads up shot there from just Awkward, makes it 5-2 for Wiz D.G. Driving the lane is Mooch, kicks it over. Gazuli for 3. Gets it to go, and we're all even at 5 apiece. It would not be a game 5 if it wasn't close. This entire series has been an absolute nail-biter. Cap, right side, finds Nudini. Down low, finds Awkward, the reverse, 7-5. Wiz D.G back in front. Mooch. Cross half court. Splits the defenders. Nudini stepped up, but just not in time, and we are all even at 7 apiece. Cap to Nudini. Mooch is called for the reach, so Wiz D.G will reset at half court. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Nudini into Cap, left side. Awkward looking to set the pick. Cap. Looking for space, back out to Nudini. Nudini looking to spin around, off the glass, shot can't fall. The Raptors will pull down the rebound, all even at 7 apiece here in game 5, and they're looking to take the lead. Mooch, baseline, Nudini's there. Called for the reach is Nudini. The Raptors will reset at half court with 14 on the shot clock. Ham into Mooch. Looking for space, hands the ball to Gazuli. Ham, the reversal, front rim, no good. Pulled down by Nudini. Strong defense, forcing the bad shot. Awkward, right corner. Gets out of danger. Over to Cap. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Cap, pump fake, over to Awkward. Down to 5. Finds Cap wide open, pulls the trigger. Cap hits the 3, and it's 10-7 for Wiz D.G. You see Glowski in the lower left-hand corner cheering the team on after a big 3-point shot. Ham, left side, back out to Mooch. Pulls up for 3, and we're all even at 10 apiece. Awkward, back to Cap. Cap pulls up for 3, gets it to go with traffic and all in front of him. 13-10. Mooch. Trying to keep the Raptors in this game. Cap not giving them space. Awkward, looking to help out, driving the lane. Cuts into the lead, Wiz D.G up by 1. Cap splits the defenders, throws it down. 3-point lead restored for Wiz D.G as they get closer and closer to possibly closing game 5 out. Mooch for the Raptors. He couldn't get there from behind in time, and it's a nail biter once again, 15-14. Cap, ball up right side, cuts it back. Gets around the defender, even gets him to jump. Cap will pull back out. Gets him to jump again. He'll drive the lane, take the point, 17-14. Now Mooch. Right side. To Ham. Cap. Not giving them space. 1 point game. As we're getting to the later parts of game 5. Winner takes all. First to 21 by 2. Cap. To Nudini. Back to Cap, lays it off the glass and in. It'll be match point for Wizards D.G on the next possession. Mooch. In the corner. Drives baseline, 19-18, Wizards D.G on match point. Looking for their second win of the Switch Open. Turns the ball over on the baseline, awkward, trying to force it back. It's gonna be called a jump. And it's gonna be Wizards D.G ball after they tied it up. Almost turning the ball over. Down low, Wizards D.G catching a break here. Cap, badge activated. Can he use those additional stats to win the game? Cap for 3, gets it to go, and Wizards D.G have won their second game in the Switch Open. It was a must-win series, and that's exactly what they did. Coming up big, 3-2, taking down the Raptors. We're gonna throw it to a quick break. Don't go anywhere. The post-game show is coming up next. It was a 5-game thriller today against the Raptors. We're now joined by Cap. Cap, I have to ask, obviously it's been a little bit of a struggle here in the Switch so far. It's your second win, but you're coming off of a disappointing performance against the Sixers, bouncing back against Toronto tonight. Both series went 5 games. What was the difference between the Raptors last week going 5 games and this week?
I would say the biggest difference, like for us, was more like our defense. I think was a little bit better. I think we took care of the ball a lot better. I don't think our offense was as good as this time, but I think Auk and Dini, you know, having those guys on your team, they showed up and they bailed me out until I showed up until the last game, and we kind of, you know, survived in advance. So that's the name of this.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, even head coach Pat Crossland's talked about how you guys are really a 3-headed monster, right? It's, you know, if you're having a hot game, you're dropping 18 points. That's great. That's fine and dandy. But if they're locking you down, maybe you're having an off night. Awkward stepped up as well. I mean, here in game 1, Udini dropped 10 points, coming up big there. Awkward in game 3, coming up with 8 points as well. Nudini dropping 13 in game 4, and then offense finally came your direction. You found the hot hand. Maybe you changed the controller out or something. Dropping 15 points there in game 5. What does this do for this team who's been struggling to get a win against the Raptors, a team that you guys struggled against last week?
I think overall, like, we needed that win. From a playoff perspective, you know, I think we're fighting in that last spot, and, like, you know, everyone's getting better, so now is a bad time to kind of be struggling, but I think it shows, you know, they say the good teams, you know, come over adversity. So I think, you know, obviously we're hitting a little bit of a wall, but I think this is a good step in the right direction to figure it out and get ready for bracket play. And I mean, you know, as long as we get to the stage, I love us. So, you know, we just got to get there. And I think we're showing, like, even through our losses, we keep getting better and better. So, yeah, today's a good one for sure.
All right, so now we have a little time off before the next series. In fact, it's going to be a doubleheader come Friday night. Pacers coming up next, followed by the T-Wolves. T-Wolves you guys defeated earlier last week. The Pacers, preview that series for me. Now, obviously, last time you guys faced the Pacers, head coach Pat Crossland made a substitution, pulling Nudini out, putting Witness in. Didn't go exactly the way we all hoped. It was a 3-0 sweep in favor of the Pacers. What is your mindset and game plan going up against the Pacers next?
You know, it's just another game. We obviously know how to win, and if we're, you know, they really didn't beat us. We beat ourselves. We didn't go out there and we were underprepared. We didn't come out and play like we usually do. So, I mean, the focus is going to be where we come out there and play like our, you know, heads are on fire. So that's the game plan.
All right, that game will be 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time on Friday. Cap, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations on the big series win here tonight. And we'll talk to you soon.
Yep, thank you.
All right, we're going to throw it to a quick break. On the other side, head coach Pat Crossland. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the post-game show here in District E, powered by Ticketmaster. Now joined by head coach Pat Crossan. Coach, that's a win. Coming off of a tough week 1 here in group play, bouncing back here in week 2. How's it feel to get the first win here?
Another game 5. I mean, I don't know what else more we can say. We love playing game 5s, and to come out on top makes it a little bit more special. Especially Cap hitting that last shot. He actually missed the shot last week against the Raptors. So for him to really come back and hit that, I think is pretty special.
Yeah, absolutely. And Cap even mentioned that he didn't exactly have his normal offensive night tonight. 4 points in the first game, 7 in the second, 3 in the game 3. Just really struggling, but coming alive there in game 5. As a coach, what does that tell you about your player when, even when he's not having a good night, he's still able to come up big in game 5, especially, like you said, hitting that game-winning shot?
Well, I think that's all about his resolve. He was a championship player for us last year, got us to the 3v3 finals. I talked to him after game 4, and I was like, hey, it's showtime. We need you right now. He wasn't playing his best, and, for him to turn it on when the lights shine brightest, really speaks to his character.
No, absolutely. And then Nudini coming up big there in game 1 as well, dropping 10 points, going perfect from the floor. Even when Cap struggled, still dishing out 4 assists most of the time, still being able to find his other teammates as well. Nudini, again, 13 points, 4 assists in game 4 as well. I know we've talked about it before, but when we look around the league, not a lot of teams have the ability to rely on all 3 players. We see, like the Warriors, everything goes through one guy. When you built this roster, obviously every year you retain players and you have to draft players or trade for players. What goes in your mind when you are looking for talent coming into Wizards D.G when it comes to 3s and 5s?
Yeah, we definitely want playmakers. I think I build the team more for 5s first because that's the game we're most used to, and we've been playing since season 1, so we always have that a little bit of preference. But also now that 3s is a part of the league and there's a lot of money to be won, it's very important for us to win, and we want to win. So I look for guys that can make plays at their position. When the offense is struggling, like you see, Dini will just get a bucket. Or Justin will get a bucket. I think he had a big game 3 or 4. So it just speaks a lot of volumes to our team, and the kind of layers, like an onion, I like to say. So the layers that we can kind of hit you with, that we'll keep doing.
I'm pretty sure there's some movie that said that whole onion.
Yeah, I didn't want to quote it and get copyrighted.
You're good. You're good. So fast forwarding to Friday, it's a doubleheader. Starting off with the Pacers. So I only want to get your take here on the Pacers. Obviously, the T-Wolves was the first win. The Pacers was a 3-0 sweep. That was also when we saw your change to the lineup. What is going to be your plan? Obviously, you have a couple days to think about it, so nothing's set in concrete yet. What's your plan going to this Pacers game? I know Cap mentioned that he feels like it was more of a self-defeating series loss. It wasn't the Pacers beating the Wizards. It was the Wizards beating themselves. What was your take on the series last time, and what's your game plan going forward to the Pacers this time?
Yeah, we made a lineup change, and I thought that was a good decision at the time. Maybe we didn't get John enough reps at lock, so it kind of threw him to the fire there a little bit. But, he played really well. He came into the game, kind of locked in and trying to make an improvement. But for the Pacers, they've been hooping right now. They've been playing really well. Chess is good. They got Jay Snags at lock and Big Rain at power forward. And they make plays. It's not just one person, so it's kind of like us. So we really can't focus on just one player. We got to focus on all of them. But I like our chances, when we see them on Friday.
All right, yep. So that next game, Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on the official Twitch channel, the 2-time NBA 2K League champions, Wizards District Gaming. That's going to do it for us here tonight. A big thank you to you for tuning in for the match tonight. It's a 3-2 series win against our friends from Toronto. We will see you back here Friday night, again, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. It's a doubleheader night. We'll see you then.